Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome newcomers. I hope you guys enjoy the channel, the tutorials, and become part of this journey with me, with us, one big family. If you have not subscribed yet, I ask you please to do so to help out the channel, and also give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important for us creators. My threads are Portugal brands. I am in Europe. These are 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3, a little bit thinner. My colors go by number and not by name. Example, like this green, color number 23, color number 30, and color number 40. Now I get questioned a lot, or receive a lot of emails asking about my threads. I do ship it out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams, equivalent to 325 yards. This is a minimum order of 6 in order to cover the shipping cost, because that's just horrendous how the shipping cost is out here. I make nothing out of it, gain nothing out of it. It's more for you guys to enjoy these beautiful colors, because a lot of you love the mixed colors, especially that I do get them out here, which I can't find any around now. But anyway, so, you know, like in the pinks or in the blues, or I'm trying to find other ones, into the brown and Tiffany blue. Anyway, there's all kinds. So if you want to order, you can always go through my email. It's below in the description box. I also like to mention I do have a Facebook crochet group, private group, because a lot of scammers out there with the cuts and bits links. You should not open those links no matter which group you're in. They're fraud. And you must have a profile pic in order to be a member in my crochet group, because we don't want scammers in. So I also do have a crochet page you can follow. You can always get a hold of me through there, or through Instagram or TikTok. All of the links are below in the description box. Very easy, just click and join. So, and for the most part I use 2.7 hooks, sometimes a 3, depending upon the project that I'm using. Of course, we always need a small one to tuck in loose ends, and a pair of scissors. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind words and your suggestions, your opinions, and your requests. I try to fill everybody's requests as much as I can. If you do have questions and I'm delayed answering, it's because of my time zone is different. But I do answer to everybody. God bless all of you, and enjoy the tutorial. Okay, everyone, so we're going to work on a table centerpiece, rectangular. This is inspired by an amazing artist that I absolutely love her. A lot of you already know that. I've mentioned quite a bit of her and create a few pieces of her here and there, because she has a lot of similarities to my creations, and I absolutely loved it. And Carla Cristina, thank you so much. It's absolutely stunning. So we're going to create that today with the orange, because since I do have sets of orange and white orders, I'm going to create that. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. So 4-ply, similar to Aunt Lydia number 3. Your number 3 Aunt Lydia is a little bit thicker, so your pattern becomes bigger. Okay, so let's get started. Make sure that when you're doing that first row, you use a hook size bigger than your normal size. Usually I use 2.7. This one's a 3. So in order for it not to pull on the pattern, anything that you're doing straight, rectangular, or oval, because it's a straight line that you have to start off with, make sure you use always a hook size bigger, or it will start pulling the pattern, curving like a U shape. Okay, I'm going to start with the orange, and then my motifs designs on it, I'll use the white. Okay, I'm going to do 104 chain stitch. I've done 104 chain stitch. I'm going to change my hook now to my normal size, and I'm going to come in the 5th chain, 1 2 3 4 on my 5th double crochet. So we're going to be doing double crochets all the way to the end of the pattern, and I'll meet you at the end, one per stitch. So I've done 101 double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come on that very last one where I've done my last double crochet, and I'm going to do double crochet, chain 3 again, coming on that same one and doing double crochet. Now I'm going to do 1 per stitch all the way to the end. So that means I should also have 101 double crochets. And we'll repeat the same thing as what we just done here on the other corner at the end, but I'll meet you there. Okay, so 3 chain, double crochet right on that same one, 3 chain and double crochet again on that same one. Okay everyone, I've done my 101 double crochet, chain 3. I'm going to come on that last one, double crochet, chain 3. Turn to the other side. We're going to close in with slip stitch. So now I have these 2 little loops exactly how I have here. So slip stitch, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for double crochet. Now on this next one we're going to do front post double crochet. So stretch your thread, we don't want it to be pulling. And on the next one I'm using back loop only for double crochet. We're going to keep alternating front post. On the next one, back loop double crochet, and obviously we'll have to do the same thing on both sides of the pattern. Front post, back loop double crochet. We're going to do that all the way to the end. So 1 double crochet, back loop. Obviously we went up chain 3, so but on this one we have back loop, front post, back loop, front post, back loop. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay everyone, so I've reached the end with a double crochet on the back loop. I'm going to come on that first chain, double crochet into that second chain. Remember we did those 3 chains? So now I have 3 double crochet, chain 3. I'm coming back into that same one, double crochet, and into the next chain, double crochet. So we did double crochet back loop on that last one, 2 double crochet, 1 per stitch, 3 chain, came back on that same one as here, and then on the next chain double crochet. Now I'm going to jump this double crochet coming on that first chain right after and doing double crochet into the next chain, double crochet, chain 3, coming back in that same one, double crochet, and into the next chain, double crochet, and back loop on that first double crochet of the side. So this way we have 3 double crochets on this side exactly like here, 3 chain on that same one, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, go directly into that first stitch. So we're skipping this double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet, 3 chain into that same one, so creating like a V on that space. And now you can't be mistaken, repeating front loops or back loops, and it's just so hard to work around here nowadays. I have a lot of construction going on. A lot of you know that already, except for the new people. My house was under floods, and they had to redo pretty much a lot of the foundation of the house. So it's very hard to record time to time. But anyway, we're repeating exactly what we did on this side. Back loop, double crochet, and you see the same angle as front post. So I'll meet you at the other end so we can complete the same thing as we did on this corner here. Okay? Okay, everyone. So reach the end doing my last double crochet on back loop. One inside of that first stitch. The next stitch, one double crochet, 3 chain in the same stitch. So we're creating that V into the next stitch, double crochet, jumping that double crochet, going in the first stitch directly into the next one, double crochet, chain 3, doing that V into the same one, double crochet in the next stitch, and then closing in with slip stitch on that third chain. So that means we have 3 double crochet on this side, 3 on this side, exactly how we did here on this side and on this side. Okay, everyone. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're going to be working only on back loops. I'm going to do 7 double crochets using back loops. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 using back loops only. I'm going to do chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, coming on that double crochet, closing in with slip stitch, creating that little loop back here. Now I'm going to do 11 double crochets, always using back loop. 1, 2, 3, 11 double crochets. So we're going to continue to repeat the 11 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On my 11th, I'm going to do 8 chain. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Coming back in, closing that with slip stitch. And again, using those back loops. 11 double crochets. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a change. Obviously, over here, we'll have another loop when we come around to it, okay? So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. On my 6th loop, I'll meet you there because we have to do an increase. Okay, so far we have 3. We'll have the 4th one here. And on my 6th one, we're going to do an increase. So I'll come back to you once we are on the 6th loop. Counting from 1 here. Okay, that means 4. We have 2 more loops to do. I'll meet you on the 6th one. Okay, everyone. So I'm going to create my 6th loop. So if we count from the one that we're going to do here, once we come around it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On my 6th loop, we have to do an increase. So I'm going to do my 8 chain as normal after I've done my 11 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to close in as we've been doing. Slip stitch. Now I'm going to have an increase. I'm going to come back into that same one. I'm going to grab these middle loops back here so it doesn't pull onto the pattern. So I have an increase on my 6th one, and I'll also have it here on this side. So if you want to put a marker to make sure that you don't forget that you need to do the same thing on the other side, then it's best to do that. So I'm going to count that increase already as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain, come back in, slip stitch, continue again into the next one. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do them. So we're going to have 6 loops on this side also, and that's going to go into almost the corner here. So keep counting your 11th. Obviously here we started with 7 because we started the row, but I will have 11 here. Okay, once I come around to it. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of the row here. Okay, everyone, so I'm almost reaching the end now. From the marker, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I went all the way to the end. Here I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 double crochets going in that first chain, 10, and on that second chain, 11. I'm going to do my 8 chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to close with slip stitch. I'm going to do chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, not 3 chain, 12 chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 chain after we've done the 8. On my 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, on my 4th, I'm going to close it in with slip stitch. I'm going to come back into that same last double crochet and create double crochet into the next stitch, double crochet. So this is what it's going to look like at the corner. Okay, so we did the 11 double crochets, chain 8. We did 12 double crochets. We came into the 4th. So it's like having chain 3 there. Came into the 4th and come back in with double crochet on that same last one and 1 double crochet. So now we're going to do 1 per stitch using back loops, double crochet. So have 3, 4, 5, 6, and that first chain, 7, and in that second chain, 8. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 double crochet, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, closing that in with slip stitch. And now I'm doing chain 12, exactly how we did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Coming on that 4th chain. 1, 2, 3 on my 4th from the bottom. Slip stitch. Coming in that same one, the last one. Double crochet into that chain. Double crochet. So now we're going to count the 11s. I have 2 using back loops always. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On my 11th, which is going to fall right in the same direction as this one, chain 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget, we're just going to do the increase when we reach the 6th loop. right? So now we continue again with those 11 double crochets. Okay, and we're going to repeat the same thing on this corner. So only when we get to the sixth one, so as you see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on my sixth, and we'll have the same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the sixth you must increase on that same stitch. Okay, everyone, so I've done my increase on that sixth one. I have my 9 double crochets, one inside of that chain into the next one, so that's 10, 11, chain 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, closing in with slip stitch, chain 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Coming on that fourth chain, 1, 2, 3 on that fourth, slip stitch, coming back in that same double crochet that we did the last one, and 1 into the next stitch, 2 using back loops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, into that chain, 7 and 8. So 8 double crochets, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, slip stitch, chain 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, coming in the fourth chain, 1, 2, 3 on my fourth, and coming back in that same double crochet. Is that what I did with the other one? Let me just confirm, because sometimes I lose myself. Yes, on that same one. And we had, remember, we had 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 onto that chain, 9, 10, and 11. Using those back loops and going your third chain with slip stitch. So into that one, after we've done those 12 double crochet, went into the fourth chain with slip stitch, back into that double crochet, like creating that V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, because we started with that 7 double crochet, remember? So now we have loops on both corners, and these ones will be from the rectangular. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, so 11 and 11 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then, of course, 2 on the edges. Okay? Okay, everyone. So now we're going to do the walk with slip stitch. Using that back loop, slip stitch all the way to my 11th. Well, 11th of the total, right? Into the 7, of course. We start out with the 7, remember? So until the very last one here, slip stitch. Now I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's because it's the first one. We'll be doing the 8 chain again like we've been doing. So 1, 2, 3 on my 4th, slip stitch. I'm using back loops. I'm coming on top of that double crochet like that. 1, 2. So we're doing the 11 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Exactly how we did here. I'm going to do my 8 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Closing it in. Slip stitch, coming on that first double crochet, and doing the 11 double crochets again. So we'll be having loop over loop. Of course, this is the first one, so we had to do it this way. Okay. Okay, everyone. So pretty much did all my 11 double crochets, my 8 chain loops, as we've been doing. Nothing changes, just loops, no increases, because we already had done it on that one. I met the corner, did my last double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chain, slip stitch, coming in that first chain of the 3 double crochet, okay, into the next one, double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come in that same one, so we're creating like a little V, double crochet, and into the next chain, double crochet, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, slip stitch, and then coming in that first of the 8 that we have here at this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 double crochet. Okay, like that. Chain 8. Again, we're going to repeat what we've done here. So I've done my 8 chain. After we've done the 8 double crochets, went into that first chain, double crochet into that second chain, chain 3 into that same one, creating that V, double crochet into the next one, double crochet, and now create your 8 chain loop exactly how we did here, and we're going to proceed the same way as we did here. Okay, everyone, so pretty much finished all the way around. Okay, came in, remember we did that 11 chain, so I closed in on that 4th. Now here we're going to repeat again 11 chains. We need to do loops again, so we're going to repeat again the loops. Well, of course the first one will be 11 because we have to come back on the 4th to close it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here you grab only, you cover that slip stitch we did, okay? So you always leave that little edge on the front. 1, 2, 3 on my 4th slip stitch, using back loops coming into the next one. So that means we're going to have 3 of these motifs here, continuing to do 11 double crochets using back loops only. That's going to be all the way to the end, to the other side of, or the end of this row. Okay, so this is just a repeat. Now we're going to continue to do those 8 chains. Obviously this is the first one we had to do the 11 chains. Okay, make sure that you do your 11 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. Come in, close it with slip stitch, and then using back loops, 11 double crochets again. Okay, so basically we're going to have 3 of these now, 3 loops, one over another. So I'm going to continue mine, and I'll meet you here at the end. Okay everyone, so I've reached the corner, continuing to do those 8 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch. Coming in that first double crochet of the corner here. 1, 2. On that first chain, 3. And on that second, 4 double crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Coming in that first one again, 1 on the next chain, 2, 3, and 4. So my corners will be with 4 double crochet, 3 chain, chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch, and doing my 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and my 8 double crochet. And now repeating again what we've done here. 8 chain, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch, and back into that double crochet, creating double crochet on that second one, on that first chain. So we already have 3 on the next chain. 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into that same one. So my first into the next chain, my second, my third, and my 4th double crochet, exactly how we did here. So again, the 8 chain, we're going to continue and repeat what we've done here. The other side, you must repeat the same thing. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row. We're going to repeat the row, exactly what we've been doing. And when we get to the corner, we'll be doing exactly what we did here. So I'll have 4 double crochets plus 2 inside of this 3 chain and 3 chain space. So we'll have 6 on one side, 3 chain, and 6 on the other. So close in with slip stitch, chain 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, not there. 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, 11. The first one's always like this. Oh my God, my brain, people. 1, 2, 3, 4. slip stitch. We already know that the first one has to be like this, and then back loops, creating those 11 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the corner. Now it's just a repeat of what we've been doing. So now this time we'll have 4 loops here of 8 chain. Okay, everyone, so I'm at the corner. I've done my 4th loop here, 4 double crochets, 1 on that first chain, my 2nd double crochet on that 2nd chain, 3 chain, come back into that same one to create that V, 1 on the next chain. So we have 2, and then the 4 double crochets again. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My slip stitch. Come back and do the 8 double crochets that we have here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and my last one, 8. 8 chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch, and now the 6 double crochets, 1 per stitch, and then 1 in the first chain, another one on the 2nd chain, then 3 chain, come back in, exactly how we did this one here. So all 4 corners will be the same way. Okay, everybody, so I finished my row. We're going to repeat the row. Only difference is we're going to have 8 double crochets on the corners by adding, we have 6 by adding 1 on the first chain and then 1 on the 2nd chain. 3 chain, come back in, exactly what we've done. So I'm going to start where we've been. Actually, we've been starting here, but I'm going to start on this side just to change up a bit of the chain so we don't continue having that little line going up. So we're going to continue to do the 11 double crochets using those back loops and hiding my thread as I go. And then your 8 chain, so it's just a repeat of what we've been doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, chain 8, slip stitch, and continue your 11 double crochets using back loops. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. We're just increasing 2 on the edge. Everything else stays the same. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, closed in with slip stitch. This time we're not doing loops. I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3 chain. And coming behind that loop of 8 chain, and we're just doing double crochets all the way around, 1 per stitch, So doing those 11 double crochets. We're not doing 8 chain loops on this row. And when we get to the corner, we're still increasing 2 double crochet. So we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We're going to have 12. 8 stays the same here as usual, and then 12 again on each side with the 3 chain in the middle like we have been doing. Okay, so just jump directly from behind that 8 chain loop. So doing my 11 double crochets and just go directly into the next one and do your 11 double crochets. So I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay? Okay, everyone. So finished my row with the orange. We're going to continue to do rows of double crochet only, exactly how we did with this one here. 1 per stitch, and then coming to the corner, adding those 2 double crochets and the 3 chain. I'm going to have a total of 6 rows. I already have 2 of the orange. I'm going to do 4 more rows. Once I've completed 6 rows of the orange, I'll come back to you. Okay, so that's all you have to do. It's just double crochet over double crochet. We have 2 of orange. I'm going to do 4 more of orange. Total of 6 of this orange here. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Row 9. I'm going to continue to do 4 more. And I'll come back to you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I pretty much finished my 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've cut my threads. Now I'm going to come back in with the white and I'm going to work. Remember, we always started with that 3 chain going up, or single 1 chain or 2 chain, however you're starting your row. This time we're going to work on these front loops. So where we've been starting, I'm going to work on this first front loop right after the 8 chain that we did. And we're going to repeat the same thing as we did. 11 double crochets. Working on this front loop only right after my 8 chain. So coming in, doing my double crochet, doing those 11 double crochets, hiding my thread as I go, and my light keeps flicking. You just love that. So front loops, remember we left that loop behind the front one because we worked on the back loops. So we are going to repeat exactly what we did. The 11 double crochets, the 8 chains where we have the 8 chain. You can't miss any of them. You have to do each one of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doing that slip stitch and then coming in that first chain right after this 8 chain, grabbing those front loops, and then when we get to the corner we'll be doing exactly the same thing, adding the 2, but I'll meet you there just to make sure that you understood. So doing those 11 double crochets, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Chain 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, coming in, working on those front loops, doing the 11 double crochets. So I'll meet you at the corner, okay? It's best that you bend your pattern to get a good grip on those front loops. Okay, you guys, so I'm reaching the corner. Now, we also have those loops there from the corner. Remember the 2 double crochets? We must continue to proceed the same way. So basically, coming in that first one, double crochet, coming in that second one, double crochet, 3 chain, coming back in that same chain, and you have to keep turning and folding your pattern. Makes things way much easier. Coming in that next one, and into that double crochet. So we should have 12 double crochets here at the corner, and then the 8 double crochets on this side stay the same on the middle. Of course, we'll have 12 here also, and that's what we're going to do all the way around. Okay, so all 4 corners will be the same way. We're just repeating what we've been doing with all the rows, but using front loops. Okay. And then your 8 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Your slip stitch. And into that first loop on the front with the 8 double crochets. Okay, so it will be like that. So I'm going to do my round and then I'll come back to you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row all the way around. Now, these loops that we have here, we're going to be pulling them one inside of the other. So pulling them this way and then coming into the next one, pulling them this way, gotta make sure that they're right on the center. Sometimes it's best to grab a thicker hook. So it's almost like a little braid going up. This one is hidden behind here. Gotta bring it out. And we gotta do this to all of them, okay? So, bringing them out, the top going into the bottom. Gives it a beautiful effect on the pattern. Like that. So I'm gonna do to all of mine, and you can do to yours, so we can proceed again with the next step. Okay, everyone, now that I've turned all my, call them little braids, we're gonna go work on the next row. So still on with the white. So I've closed in with slip stitch on that first double crochet. I'm going to do slip stitch on that second, and on my third one I'm doing a single. I'm going to skip 1, 2. On my third one I'm going to do 7 double crochets, all in the same stitch. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to skip 2 stitch on the third one, single. So basically I have 2 stitch left, which I'm not working on. I'm coming directly inside of this white 8 chain, and I'm going to do 8 double crochets. So I've done my 8 double crochets. Now you want to make sure that it's right on the center, because we're going to be doing 8 more. And at this point, what are we going to do? We're going to do a single, but you must line that up straight. We want this to be on the center. So basically we're going to do a single. So I'm going to line it up. We don't want it to be this way. It's going to be crooked. So you got to make sure that you line it up properly. And see, once you have, I'm going to do a single here. And then lie it down, see if it's nice and straight. If it is, then it's the right spot. If you need to move over, then you do, or the other way. Then we're going to come back in. And of course, you always see better once the 8 on this side is completed, right? So we're going to do the 8 double crochets again. That means we'll have 16 inside of this 8 chain. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm just gonna, okay, to make sure that it's straight. So we're gonna skip that first double crochet, that second, come into third with a single. Now I'm going to straighten it out just to make sure that it is not like sideways. Goodness, everything's coming apart, isn't it? And the good thing is, once you have done this first one and you have it lined up properly, so I think this is pulled too much over here, so I'm gonna have to take it down and go over one. And it's always the first one that's always the hardest to figure out. Well, not really the hardest, but you know what I mean. So I'm going to come into the next one. Okay, so I'm going to continue to do my 8. Once you have placed it, and then you're going to place your second one, then you can see basically how many double crochets in between them, so you can have the right amount. Okay, I have a feeling it's probably going to be on that number 1 to the 11th, right? But we'll see. Let me just do mine and then I'll let you know. Okay, everyone, so pretty much hooked on there as you saw, and then skip 2 going to the 3rd with single, and then skip 1, 2, doing those 7 double crochets on the 3rd one, exactly how we did here, and then skip 1, 2, and coming in with a single again, and then going straight inside of that 8 chain with 8 double crochets, and then we have to hook it on again. Okay, so I'm going to do my 8 and come back to you. So I've counted my 11. So basically it's always a straight line going up. I think it works out better this way. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On my 11th, closing with the single and then coming back in and doing my 8. So I'm going to continue all the way to the corner. When we get to the corner, I'll meet you there again so we can do it together. Okay. Okay, you guys, so I had told you on the 11th, but in reality it works best for me on the 12th. So from the one we hooked to the 12th, that's what I'm hooking on. I think it looks better for me, but everybody's tension and is different. You could be tighter, you could be looser, I don't know. So you have to go what works for you best. So 12 for me is fine, but maybe 11 or 13 for you is better. So you got to go with the flow. And then don't forget, skip 2, single, skip 2, and then your 7 double crochets. Skip 2, single, and then go directly into your 8 chain. Okay? So I'll meet you at the corner. Okay, everyone. So getting into the corner, my light keeps flicking, and it's just so annoying when it does that. Trying to get more clarity here for you guys. Okay, so like I said, everybody's tension is different. You could be placing some of them on the 12th or the 11th or the 13th. Go put it into a straight line, see what works, what's best for you. Okay, so now we're getting into the corner. Now in the corner we're going to skip 1, 2, 3, coming on the 4th. This is only on the corners, okay? And then 1, 2 into the 3rd. So only the first one we skip 3 going to the 4th. Here we're continuing to do the 7 double crochets. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So again, 1, 2 into the third one, single. Now we're going to come inside of that 3 chain with 5. You see we have 2 left. 5 double crochets, and my light gave up on me again. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so on my corner we have those rows of double crochet. So we're going to skip this first one, and we're going to hook it on the second one with a single. Okay, so skipping this first one and hooking it on that chain right on the center with a single, and then coming back in again with the 5 double crochet. So my light's flicking back on again. Okay, thank you, Jesus. So I don't want this too loose, so I have to tighten it up or it's not going to look pretty. So 5 double crochets again. So on the corners, it's 10 double crochets, 5 on each side. And then proceeding the same way again. So 3, 4, 5. Skipping again the 2. So only when we enter the corner we skip 3. 1, 2 into the third one, single, 1, 2 into the third one, the 7 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Skip 2, single, and then continue with your 8 double crochets. And see what's best for you to have it into a straight line. Sometimes it helps also if you just line it up like that and maybe put a marker on. Okay, so if you line up straight, maybe put a marker. You know, you can do that too. Okay, so remembering that when you're getting to this corner, you must skip 3 going to the 4th. The same thing with the other corner. Only if you, when you're entering, okay, when you're coming out, you're skipping only 2. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, you guys, I almost forgot. Where we have the 8 double crochets, we're going to skip only 1. And the same thing on the other side. So come in, close it in with single, and now we skip 2 and do your 7 double crochets. Thank God I remembered that I didn't record this part in order to come back in and show you guys, or you'd be stuck, right? But that's just me, people. Sometimes I just don't seem to remember. 2, 4, 6, 7. So we have the last here. We're going to skip only 1. So come into the next, not the next one, 1, 2, onto the second one. And then directly in. So that means we skip only 1 on each side. Okay? That's where we have the 8 double crochets. And then continue on. Okay. Okay, everyone. So pretty much finished my row all the way around with all my beautiful little motifs. Obviously, it will look much better once it's blocked. And so I'm going to go to part 2 video because it's taking too much memory already on my mobile with this first tutorial. It's literally impossible to do it all in one. So I'm going to, so this is video 1, and I'm going to continue on video 2. So stay tuned for that. And thank you so much again for being here and your wonderful, uplifting words. God bless you. I'll see you on part 2 video.